guys? So today I am just gonna be talking to you guys, basically ranting, going on and on and on and on and on about how I just don't want to work no more. Well, I want to work, but just not for somebody else. Like, I want to be my own boss. And I've been like feeling this way forever. Like, I didn't go to work today. Not because I just didn't want to. I woke up feeling a little bit under the weather. My throat was hurting. Blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, I didn't have a problem with calling off. In the past, I used to be so scared to call off. I would go to work, rain, sleet, snow, coughing, throat hurt, bleeding, dying, whatever. I was going to work because I just didn't want to call off. These days, I would call off for a hangnail. I would call off for anything. Like, it doesn't matter. I would just call off. And I hate that. And I think it's just because I just do not want to work for someone else anymore. I have come up with so many different ideas on how I can start working. I done researched and printed out stuff to start a daycare, like, because I have so many nieces and nephews, and I love children. But then I thought about it, like, okay, those are my nieces and nephews. I love them. I can beat them. No, not beat them, but, you know, I can chastise them, or I'm their TT. They're listening to me, and they look at me as a, you know, parental figure in their life. Versus other children might not feel that way. Like, they're like, you know, my mama and all this extra. And no, because I would have somebody's child hanging outside the window. So, excuse me, that's nasty. But I told you I was a little sick, so forgive me. However, anyway, so that that idea went out the window, even though it's a lot of money in that field, because the amount of money people pay for daycare is ridiculous. Like, no. So that idea went out the window. And then I thought about, like everyone said, do hair, Toya, do hair. I don't have the patience for that. Yes, I do my own hair. I do my mom's hair, my sister's, my friends, whatever. But to actually go into that field and have to do strangers' hair, I know how I am about my hair. I am very particular. I'm very picky. I like stuff a certain way. And I can imagine that's how other people feel. Like, I couldn't imagine working in a shop or having my own shop and people be like, you ain't doing it right. I wanted this curl to go that way, and I wanted this hair to flip that way, and that I wanted a bright red, not a dark red. And no, the way my attitude is set up, absolutely not. I can't do that. I'll be one of those people y'all see on like World Star or whatever video outlet that is, me snapping. So that idea was out the window. Then last year I started crocheting and I did really well. Like, I was making hats and I was making scarves, and I was selling them like sets, like $25 for a head and scarf set, and people was like actually buying them, and I was like, okay, this could be something. Then I thought about it, like, what if like somebody come to me and was like, I need 5 sets like within a week. Although it didn't take me long to make it, but still, like, production wise and buying the yarn and shipping it if it's not in Chicago, and you just have to accumulate all that stuff. You have to know when you'll break even, if you'll ever turn a profit. No, idea out the window. Although I do still do hair on the side, I still do crochet, and the winter and fall is coming, so I have started. Like, I made this the other day within like 30 minutes because I was bored, and it's just a little beanie hat or whatnot, but I still do it. So if you need, you know, hit me up. However, that's not gonna stop me from working, okay? This is hustle money. This is stuff you do on the side they say women should have 7 sources of income. I'm not even close to that, okay? Not even. And I just don't want to work. Like, you know, people ask me, like, did you start YouTube so you can become famous or, you know, make money? Okay, I'm not naive. I know that to become like a YouTube star, you gotta put in work. It'd be years and years before you be like, actually see what can happen for you on YouTube. And I'm not gonna lie to you either. Do I hope this turns into something? Do I want the subscribers and, you know, the fame or whatever, the recognition, the paycheck? I'm not gonna lie. Who don't want that? Like, who don't want the coin? Like, I don't care if it's $5. It's coins, honey. It's coins. So yes, I want the coins. But that is not the only reason why I did it. Like, you guys, some of you guys know where I come from. You know, off the YouTube realm. I was on a friend's channel, and, you know, when we stopped, you know, communicating or whatever, I was no longer on that channel. And a lot of people hit me up, like on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. It was like, oh, Toyonce, start your own channel. And a year back, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go do this. I'm going to start this channel. And I was real positive. I was real strong. I was going to do it. But then my perfectionist kicked in. Like, I don't know how to be creative when it comes to like the technical world, like editing and doing all this fancy intros and outros and little editing within the video. I don't know how to do all that. Like, the stuff that I've been doing lately, I YouTubed all that. I learned from YouTube, which I think is amazing because you can literally go to YouTube for anything. Like, I use YouTube literally every day. How do you get a net at your house? Or how do other people do their box braids? Or how do you make a wig? Or I use YouTube for everything. So I started thinking to myself, well, Toya, what makes you so unique that you think you can get on YouTube and just be a star? So that's why I didn't really make my YouTube channel, because I'm like, everything you need is already on YouTube. What does YouTube need with me? Like, and then I thought about it. Me! No one has Toyonce. And like Zoe says, it's only one you. No one can be you. So I'm like, Toya, be you. So one day I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm going to vlog today. And I'm going to post it. And it can get 1 view. And I'm going to be 1 view. And I'm going to celebrate that 1 view like it's 1,000,000 views. Because I came to the realization that is not why the only reason why I'm doing it, to get 1,000,000 views or 1,000,000 subscribers. I like people. Wait. I like certain people, okay? And I like people to like me. Who doesn't like to be liked? I mean, if you don't like me, that's fine, whatever. I'll still sleep the same at night. But there are people who like me, and I like them. Like, I am very social. Anybody send me a message, I respond, unless it's like ignorant or something like that. But you can say hi to me, and I'm like, hey boo, hey girl, hey all that. I'm very social. A lot of people call me mean, and I'm not mean. I'm very blunt, and I say what's on my mind without thinking about it first. But it's not being mean. It's just, I'm blunt. And I just sit here, like today, I watched several YouTube videos on, excuse me, on how to get your subscriber count up, or how did new YouTubers start off, and it was this one YouTuber I watched, and she was on YouTube for 10 years before she saw anything happening for her. And she did it because she said it was fun for her. I mean, now she's in a place where she doesn't have to work. YouTube is her sole income. But it took her 10 years. So I guess being a YouTuber, you have to have patience. And I don't have patience. I really don't. Like, I don't have patience at all. Like, at all. And stuff that I know is going to take a long time, I still don't have patience for. But I learned that I need to get some if I want to be my own boss one day. Everyone that knows me knows my passion for medical. I will do anything in the medical background, medical field, in a hospital. So I went to school for nursing. I became a CNA. I'm in school for healthcare administration. I literally, when I do become my own boss and start making money, it will go all to schooling. Like, school loans will take all my money. Okay, I'll probably be 50 or 60 before I can be able to spend money the way I want to. But it's neither here nor there. So I just don't want to work. I do not want to work for anyone but myself. And I'm out of ideas. I don't know what to do anymore. I sit in this house all day by myself, alone, writing, brainstorming. Toya, what can you do? What can you do? What? I am very talented. Not to my own horn. I can sing. I can cook. I can do hair. I can crochet. I'm good with children. I can do stuff that makes, money, but everyone is already doing it. So again, I go to the drawing board and say, what can Toyonce do? And I have yet to come up with anything that's unique. I want to be different. So, guys, help me be different. Like, they say, like my play brother hit me up this morning on Facebook. We don't talk every day, but he know what it is. He said, sister, I'm so proud of you. You started your YouTube channel, and he said he can see it being a platform for different things, whether it's to do interviews or be a platform for the LGBT community, or anything. He said he sees it being a cash cow. And I was like, thank you for the encouragement. I'm welcome and open to any ideas anybody has to give to me. I am very humble. I would never get too big-headed or feel like I'm just above anyone. Just don't take their ideas, especially not now. And even though with 250 subscribers, I could have 500 million subscribers, and I'll still be like, guys, what do you want me to do? Because that's just the type of person I am. But in a world where it thrives on being successful or having money, especially in Chicago, the cost of living is ridiculous. Like, I talk to my other friends who live out of town, and what they pay for rent compared to what I pay for rent, it's just ridiculous. Like, excuse me. You dang near need to make $30 an hour in Chicago to survive. And that's just to be okay. That's not just to ball out or, that's just to be okay. Versus when I lived in Dallas, what I make in Chicago, and if I made that in Dallas, I'll be living a life. I'll be fine. But in Chicago, it's just like, gosh, when I get paid next? When do I get paid next? And I hate living that way. So do I want to ball out and be like Beyonce rich? I mean, that would be great. But that's not my goal. I just want to be okay. I'm not greedy. I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to be okay. So that's why I feel like I want to work for myself. Because working for other people are going to need their cut, this, that, and the other. And you got to do all this work to get this much. I do a lot of work. And first of all, none of it is challenging. So it's like, I go to work, I do the same thing every day, I get paid the same thing, and I'm just like at a standstill, at a straight line. So I need to be on a train going up versus like at a standstill. I am just steady, and that's not good enough for me. I want to be able to go through challenges where if I have my own business or I'm the boss, I will go through different challenges every day to make sure that I'm going up a ladder and that I'm not keeping everything the same. I make my own rules. I do things my way, even though I will still have to answer to people, but I still have people who has to also answer to me. You know, I can give my ideas and they'll be taken seriously, and you know, I'll start my own brand. Things of this nature. I just want to be successful. When I do have another child, I want my child to know that mama got you. Like, you're going to be okay in this world, in this crazy, 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 crazy world that we live in. And I know I'm just going on and on and on and on and on and on. And it's like so much I have to say and so much I want to do. But y'all have to realize, I don't really have friends like that. My best friends and my closest friends live far from me. And then my brother and my sister, they all have children and lives of their own. So, you guys, I just need to talk to somebody. And that's you guys. And you know, the few people on here that y'all see me commenting in the video or commenting on the videos, these people have stood by me like they've met me in person. I have friends actually that I've never met from YouTube that hit me up on the daily like, hey friend, or hey best friend. I'm like, hey girl. And they live all over. Like, you know, I feel close to these people because just because you haven't met someone in person doesn't make you not close. Like, I talk to these people, I know their children or I know their struggles, and I talk to these people, and it feels great to have an outlet, a platform to talk to people because so much stuff is happening. And I know I'm kind of getting off subject about not wanting to work, but also with YouTube, you need time. You need time to give to people. And working for other people, I don't have a lot of time. Most of my videos will come, you will see me going to work and coming home and nothing else. That's not a life. I want a life, you guys. A life. And I am so excited to be moving back to Dallas in March. So excited. When I lived in Dallas, I felt different opportunities opening up for me. And a lot of y'all do know, and a lot of y'all don't know, that I did come back to Chicago because I had lost my baby when I was in Dallas, and you know, all of that. But I did not plan on being in Chicago this long. Not at all. Because there's not a lot of opportunities here in Chicago. And if there are, it's about who you know. Not what you know, but who you know. Or you gotta butter up your resume and slide it in there and hopefully somebody see, or you gotta be a stalker. I don't want to do that. I want my resume, my true resume, to speak for itself without having to butter it up. Like, hey, this is what I did. This is what I can do. Get me in there, okay? That's all I want to do. Like, that's all I want to do. Is that too much to ask for? So, with that being said, do I want YouTube to be a long-term goal for me? Do I want to solely just work for YouTube? Do I just solely want to work for you guys? Because essentially, that's who I'm working for. You guys off YouTube. People don't realize that once you get on YouTube, you're doing it for the people. You're doing it for your subscribers and what they want to see and the content they want you to post. And so, do I essentially just want to work for you guys? Do I want you guys to be my boss? Yes. I feel like you guys would be way better bosses than the bosses I have now. And in turn, I'll still be my own boss because I'm posting content. You guys are just like, I would be doing the marketing and you guys are the consumers. So you tell me what you want and I get it done. But I get it done when I want, how I want, you know, and I put it out there. And I won't have people breathing down my neck. I don't like to be micromanaged. I don't need people over my shoulder telling me what to do and how to do it because I am very intelligent. I know how to do a lot of stuff. And it kills me when, another thing that kills me is when jobs say you're overqualified. Excuse me? Overqualified? If I apply for this job, I means I know what the job entails. And that means I'm going to do it. And if I'm overqualified, don't you think I'll do a good job? So, I don't understand overqualified. But whatever. That's the world we live in again. I don't want to be in nobody's office. And when I do become a nurse, I want to be one of those traveling nurses. Like, I want to come to you. I don't want to be like in a clinic or anything. I don't know. I just have so many ideas, guys. So many ideas. But you guys, I just want to thank you guys for listening to me rant on and on and on and on and on. And I know probably it's something that makes sense, but y'all get the drift. I don't want to work for no one but myself and possibly you guys, okay? That's it. That's all I want to do. I don't feel like that's too much to ask for at this point. I really don't. So I'm going to take you guys on this journey with me if you choose to come. Well, how? Eventually, I'm my own boss, okay? And that's about it. So, with that being said, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know, you, the consumers, what do you want to see from me? Yeah, what would you like for me to post? Yeah, or anybody out there good with like intros and videos and editing, hit me up as well. Like, I need y'all help. I do. I am not that tech savvy. I'm really not. Okay? Anything you've seen this far, like I said, I've learned off YouTube. But I know for sure I can be better. So, that's it, you guys. Until tomorrow, as I go to my boring job. I'll talk to you guys later.